I've said it a few times in the past, and I just love a little alliteration. If I could say it, I'd love it. Delicious doesn't have to be difficult. Today I want to show you guys a fun one. This is like a Wednesday night hack. A lot of pre-made stuff, not all pre-made, but it's one of the, like, it's Wednesday, you still want to make something nice, but you don't have a ton of time. Let me show you how to make a, I don't even want to call it, Andy, tortellini and pancetta and tomato artichoke pasta. Way too long. I'll figure it a name. Let me show you how to do it. I've got my griddle set to low, medium-lowish heat. I'm gonna start with my pancetta. If you've never had pancetta, my friend, you're missing out. Think fancy bacon. I know I had to say it like that, fancy. It's fancy bacon. It's not quite, how to describe it? It's pancetta. It's like bacon, but a little nicer. We're gonna cook that low, medium-low, because we wanna render out all of that stunning, gorgeous fat while it's getting crispy. If you go too hot, at first, you end up cooking it before all the fat comes out, and we want the fat. Once you're done, when it's all crispy and gorgeous, go ahead and pull it off and let it drain on some paper towel. And look what we have left. All of that liquid gold. I mean, I say that about bacon fat. Maybe this is liquid platinum. We're gonna put our garlic in here. Now, we're gonna move fast. If I leave this garlic too long in that smoking hot fat, it's gonna burn. So tomatoes and garlic, and let that cruise for just a second. Give it a toss. The tomatoes will start to burst, and once the juice comes out, that's gonna add to our sauce later. Here's where you could truly get unique, or like make it the way you want to. I'm adding some artichokes, I'm adding a bit of Tuscan herb. You can add whatever you want here. If you wanted to add sausage or like cooked sausage or other fun things, this is the place to do it. Let everything toast together. Add your seasoning and all the ingredients that you like. Let it cruise together, right? That's gonna give us the texture that we want, the flavors that we want. Now we're gonna get to our gorgeous pre-cooked noodles. Rana makes great little tortellinis. I'm using the cheese tortellinis today. Use whatever you like. If you want to, you can go on with some chopped basil. There's something magical about fresh basil. You can use the pesto if you want to, but I feel like the fresh basil is gonna give us the color we want. Now these are pre-cooked noodles, but if you do wanna steam it just a bit to make sure they get fully cooked, a little past al dente or right at al dente, add a dome and let it cruise for a minute. But once everything starts toasting together, we get to the creamy part. The creamy part. Most people don't realize that you can do pasta or pasta sauce on your flat top. But when you add the cream, you'll see the bubbles immediately start to bubble. That makes sense, right, Andy? So it's gonna start tightening up. Heavy cream it thickens up with the heat, so you don't wanna let it sit, otherwise it'll break and start to look like cottage cheese. You don't want that. Keep moving it. And you'll notice on the side, those beautiful little bubbles. That's the cream thickening up. And because we toasted all the ingredients together and those tomatoes are nice and soft, they're starting to burst, we can let it cruise. That's pretty much it. That's how easy it is to make pasta on your griddle. Plating is very, very simple. I don't know, Andy, have you seen this new cutting board? I love this thing. It's a gorgeous little cutting board. It goes right on your griddle top. Throw this in a bowl. You could do this family style. This would be a large individual serving, or like maybe serving for two. Garnish is simple. I've got parmesan and I've got some asiago. A little fresh microplane over the top. That's not a shredder or a grater, Andy. It's a microplane, in case you were wondering.
The more you know.
If you're taking notes. Also, this is a fun one. Do this if you haven't. A little bit of lemon zest goes a long way. It's just this vibrant like aroma that makes everything else so good. So the pancetta, the cheese, the vegetables, this is a very, very quick cook, and it doesn't look like it was a hack. It doesn't look like it was a cheat. Let's get into it and see how we did. There we go. Oh, I got a tomato with it. Yeah, the tomato's an interesting one too. If you add them at the end, it doesn't get a little blister on there, but blistering up in the garlic, it's gonna be a messy bite. Tomato bursts. It's like a sauce in itself. Andy, do you want some? You never get to eat on the show. Come get a bite. The pancetta, those little crispy bits in there are money. And do you like artichokes?
Oh, you know what? I don't even know
Not
if
sure?
I like artichokes.
I'm
gonna give it a shot.
Gonna find out.
Oh, that's a big old artichoke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go for it, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Maybe not beard friendly. I don't know if you can see the sauce. I'm trying to get one right here. That sauce really thickens up on the griddle. It's one of those things you didn't realize that you could do it. Oh, it's another big bite.
Dang, man, this
Getting
is
after
so good. Yeah, I'm a pasta guy.
Rana makes a good pre-made tortellini. They're good. There you go, dude.
With me.
Hey, you're welcome. You never get to eat.
Thanks.
CJ never shares.
I don't even have a name on
That's
it.
not true. He shares with you. What? Who are you?
Exactly.
Who is that?
No idea.
No idea. Thank you so much for hanging out. Again, this is a fun one. Wednesday night, busy, you want to do something really quick, really simple, that's where it's at. If you guys want to see something else like this, other fun weeknight hacks, leave me a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe and do all the other stuff. Watch all the other shows on the Blackstone Network. But this is Cook, Eat, Repeat, where we like to help you become a better cook one recipe at a time. I'm your chef host.
You're that guy.
See you guys in the next episode.